Abby, this is Alicia Valenzuela. We spoke on the phone earlier about sending you a free video. Now, I'm going to do my best to kind of keep this as short as possible. I just want to give you those 3 tips that you can use to really maximize your traffic online and build on that customer base. And all I ask in return is that if you can please send some feedback, whether that be via email, text, phone calls, anything would suffice. I just would really love to get your thoughts on this video. But with that, let's go ahead and get started. So the things I'm going to actually talk about are content, citation, and backlinks. With the first being content, that is basically everything that you see on the first page of a website that's considered content. So that's going to include pictures, your descriptions, what pictures are saved as, and if there's like any words behind the pictures, that's all considered content. Here on your page, you have 241 pieces of content. So now Google typically wants to see about 1,500 words of content here on your front page, and then 500 in your secondary pages and any of the others that are like part of your drop downs in those. And all of this is just to make sure that everything is unique and relevant to what you guys do, and there's enough wiggle room in your descriptions, like right in here, or maybe in your titles, to be able to put some keywords or phrases that people are going to be using when searching for somebody that offers your kind of services. And so I went ahead and actually took a look at a competitor of yours, so Richter Contracting. They are based for Phoenix, and I know you do Phoenix as well, and other areas like Mesa, Scottsdale, Chandler, and so on. This is just one of the competitors. Again, I was going for Phoenix, the whole main part of the metropolitan. But here on their page, they do have 1,077 pieces of content. So, enough room, in their descriptions to be able to really put in some keywords to be found on more searches without actually having to stuff anything into a description. There's enough room throughout their layout. So that's actually going to be the first tip that I have for you is, just go ahead and, if you can, put some more content here on your first page so that you can be found in more searches. And then now I'm going to go ahead and talk about citations being the second. So I'm going to do a Google search. And when you're doing a Google search, what you want to be found for is like a high volume keyword or phrase. General contractors, Phoenix, Arizona. This right here, I believe it is found, let's see, general contractors, Phoenix, at least 200 times a month for that one specific key phrase. Okay. And you're going to want to have this as part of your keyword somewhere in your content. But looking here on the Google page, at first here we have the Google Map Pack or Google My Business section. This is where a lot of businesses get their phone calls and form submissions from, stuff like that. And citations are essentially the business name, typically the address, and then the phone number. And that's all listed throughout the web on various directories such as Facebook, Yellow Pages, Yelp, those kinds of things. And it's all to create a new avenue for people to be able to do a search for the company that they need services for. So in order for you to beat out your competitor like Richter Contracting, or these 3 right here that are listed, the thing you're going to want to do is be listed in the same directories that they're in, plus more, like hundreds more. And having reviews on your page, that can help you rank here on the map pack as well. So that would be something good to have on your website. And then that's my second tip. So just make sure you have plenty of citations listed in various directories, more than your competitor. And then down below, we have the organic listing. And in order to get your website here on the first page of Google, it comes with the help of those directories that I just mentioned, and then the help of backlinks, which is going to be my third tip. And you can see your competitor, they are here listed on the first page, but let's go ahead and look at a tool that I use called Ahrefs. Ahrefs here shows me basically what is working for you guys and what's not. We can see here for your website, there's starting out just a little bit of some strength in your website, not much trust. You're going to want to really strengthen this so that Google will actually trust your website, and backlinks that are tied to your website. And backlinks, you have 23. So, and that's when someone is going from one website back into your site. That's a backlink. And what you're going to want to do is target relative links, the type that Google knows should be linked up to you, because not all backlinks are created equal. You're not going to want to put a spam Pizza Hut link that has nothing to do with your site, because Google is going to find that. Okay. When it comes to your competitor, they have 121 backlinks. They do have a little bit of some strength and a little bit of trust from Google. So, this is not something that's impossible to get. Again, for backlinks, you would want to get what they have plus more, just like citations. When it comes to keywords, right now you're being found for six keywords. So not a whole lot of searching for you will come up in those in various keywords, like in the phrase that I just had pulled up, the general contractors, Phoenix, Arizona. Your competitor, though, they have 67 keywords. Now, it doesn't sound like a lot, but they're being found, at least 42 times a month from those keywords. And what they're doing is they're targeting high volume keywords, just like that general contractor, Phoenix, Arizona, that I put up in the search. Again, that's being found for 200 times a month, being searched 200 times a month. And if you do like general contractor, Phoenix, that's 150 times a month that's being searched for. And then, so on and so forth with these others. But they're also targeting buyer intent keywords. And that's when you put the city behind the keywords, or the city and state behind keywords or in front, that's called a buyer intent. And then that helps them rank a little higher when it comes to keywords. And going back to backlinks really quickly, it's really easy for you to go out and find backlinks that lead back to you. And again, it's just like citations. You're going to want to get more backlinks than your competitor to outrank them on any Google search. So that's my third and final tip. I hope you like what you saw. Hopefully it was useful and informative. If you have any questions or want any more information, please reach out. Also, if you need anybody to handle this part of the business, I would love to work with you guys, because this is what I do for business owners. Again, if it's not too much to ask, if it's possible, could you guys leave some feedback from this video, whether that be email or that this video is attached to, or you can reach me on my cell phone, 602-754-1397. I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much for your time.